So, what is design basically? We'll start with that because design is something which is very close to me. Mm, I did not plan to become a designer. I wanted to become the जैसे normal हर कोई engineer doctor बनना चाहता है वही था. But then I realized that I appreciate a lot of things that is around me in my environment. Appreciation of things से मैं ये भी बोलना चाहता हूँ that not just that I like dogs or I like pets or it's such a beautiful tree, but a little more than that. I used to observe a lot of things, sounds, whatever I would look. So basically, I started realizing that this is something I'm enjoying more than what the usual studies were. And actually, the best thing is that I can't think of any industry, I can't think of any product, I can't think of any service that does not require design. Everything that I know needs a designer, and that's the scope of design in today's world, especially with how everything is happening around us. So everything is moving to a virtual world. Usme bhi we need a lot of designers. And once you become a designer, okay, so someone is having a problem with my video. I think my internet is working fine. I've double checked that. So I'll keep going. अगर कुछ और प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, if there's a voice break or something like that, then you can let me know. I'll recheck. Okay. All right. So what we were discussing was that every field, every industry today needs a designer. And when you think of design, anything and everything that you do, that you say, that you draw, that you put on paper has an impact. So इस क्लास में, creative class में, what we will be focusing on will be how to convert that impact into something which produces or which gives us something good. So that's the main idea behind the creative class. So I'm sharing a image with you. It's called the design cycle. This is how okay, one second. Okay. So design cycle, अभी मैं आपके साथ एक image share करूंगा. Give me a minute or two. So design cycle, when you become a designer, when you enter the industry, it will be something that you will be dealing with when you go to a client meeting or you are designing something for a client. Tab there will be this design cycle process happening at a public level. And इसका एक छोटा सा part होता है which is at a personal level, which is called creative thinking, or how you can become more creative, right? So one second please. Okay, so I have shared an image with everyone. It's called design cycle. Please open that image and have a look. Can everyone see the image that I've shared?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so there's a Zoom group chat. I have shared the image in that.
It's not visible, sir.
All right, I've shared it again. So can you please have a look at it?
So we still don't have.
Yes, sir. We still don't have it.
It's not visible, sir.
So you may share the screen. I guess that.
I'm not able to share the screen now. Okay, so there are few people who have received the image, not able to download it.
So you can send in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, you can do that.
I can do, sorry, what?
Share
You can
the
share in
image
the
on
WhatsApp group.
WhatsApp.
Okay, so everyone is comfortable if I share it on the WhatsApp group?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I've shared it on the WhatsApp group.
Yes, sir. Now we can. Yes, sir. Now we got it.
Okay, everyone has it? Perfect. So this design cycle is a 5-step cycle. And this is something that you will be doing starting from the first day of your college till the end of your design career. अब ये जो डिजाइन साइकिल इमेज आपके पास आई है, दिस इज अ वेरी क्लाइंट बेस्ड डिजाइन साइकिल. इसमें थोड़ी सी मॉडिफिकेशंस करेंगे तो इट विल बी अ मोर रियलिस्टिक सिनेरियो व्हाट वी विल बी डूइंग at trends. So the first part is briefing. Briefing is usually what the client tells you कि उसको क्या चाहिए, what is the requirement, and यहाँ पे I will be briefing you with the topics first, what the concept is, what you have to do in each or how you have to do it. And once I give you the assignments for the week, like a homework if you want to say it, so that will be the briefing part. Once you have the brief with you, you move on to the research and brainstorm stage. Now, research and brainstorm sounds very heavy, but it's the most important part of a design cycle, because बाकी सारे parts can be handled if you do the research and brainstorming properly. And this is the stage that we will be focusing on today as well. So research is something that you try to find out everything and anything that you can search, maybe using Google or maybe using books, or maybe using experience of people around you about the client, about the product, about the service, and in our case, about the questions that I'll be giving you. इसमें जो brainstorming part है, उसके बारे में हम और आज जानेंगे. Then the next part is thumbnails. Thumbnails अगर आप देख सकते हो image में, it is छोटे-छोटे boxes में there's some doodling happening, right? Now there is a difference between doodle is something that you scribble anywhere on a piece of paper
So you are not audible.
and converting them into a little more productive thoughts, right? हम thumbnails के ऊपर भी थोड़ा सा आज काम करेंगे, but majorly we will be focusing on the second stage, which is brainstorming. I'll still explain you the whole design cycle. I've told you what thumbnails are. Next is production. Production is when you actually convert your thumbnails into proper final designs. This will be similar over here as well at Trends. जब आप अपने ideas को you convert them into proper designs, maybe using your drawing skills or maybe using some app on your phone, or maybe using some software that you have learned in school, and the final is your presentation. That is, in a layman's language, how you communicate your ideas to at Trends Me, and in college your faculties, and once you become a designer in industry, how do you communicate your ideas to the client, right? I am sending you another photo now. Now this photo is primarily discussing the second stage, which is research and brainstorming. इसमें हम थोड़ा सा और focus करके we'll be discussing things. Now the design cycle is what a third party gives to you at Trends, what I will be giving to you, or when you become a designer, what the client will be giving to you. The next image that I'll be sharing with you is basically something which you work on at a personal level. So give me a minute, I'll just share the image on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so can I say one click came from Tata Click? Harshita says Shopify. Shopify is a platform that already exists. And Amartya said Click Bazaar. Umanshi said Pick Bazaar. Now what I'm trying to tell you is, whenever you get a task or an assignment or something in front of you, the first ideas that come to your mind or are always the ideas that are very common. In fact, so common that almost every person in and around you can come up with those ideas. Now, as a rule, usually creativity has no rules, but since we are learning how to be more creative, let's have a few rules. So this is your first rule. As a creative person, always reject your first idea. Doesn't matter how dear that idea is to you or how much you like that idea, always reject your first idea. Because those ideas, the first ideas that come to your mind, are always the surface level ideas. And those are the common ideas. Now, for you to be a good, successful designer, for you to be a good, successful creative person, you have to really think deep in. And all the surface ideas have to be rejected. Now, since we have noted all the ideas, so we have them in our vicinity, but just don't erase them or something, but let's just reject them. All right. Now, this is what brainstorming also does. Brainstorming helps you evolve a simple idea into something which is unique, right? So the ideas that came to everyone's mind, or a few ideas that came to your mind, was One Click, Click Bazaar, Pick Bazaar, Shopify, One Shop Stop. Now, you have to take these ideas and take it forward. Remember the design cycle second stage said research and brainstorming. Now we'll try to research a bit as well. Now from my research, I get to know that Shopify is something that already exists. So this is an idea that I can't use. All right. So this is where research helps. My research also says that One Click is very similar to Tata Click. So this is an idea that I can keep, but I'll have to move it forward, or I will have to evolve it forward. This is where research really helps, right? Now, think of more ideas for the name as well. Now, this is something that you don't have to do right now, but this is something that I want everyone to work on and send your ideas on the WhatsApp group. You have a week's time. I want everyone's ideas before the next Sunday class. Now, next thing that there's another assignment that I'm giving to you will be something that you have to share over the week before the next Sunday class again. You have to think of 5 unique things that are geometrical, that are red in color, and that are hot in temperature. All right. So what geometrical means is all the shapes that are geometrical, 2D or 3D. So it can be a square, a cube, it can be a rectangle or a cuboid, it can be a triangle or a pyramid, it can be a circle or a sphere. So the shape of the product or the thing, object, has to be something geometrical. It has to be red in color and it has to be hot in temperature. All right. I hope everyone has noted down this assignment, this question. I will also share this on
Repeat
the
once
group.
again.
Sorry? You want me to repeat it again?
Yes, sir.
All right. So you have to think of 5 objects slash products which are geometrical in shape, red in color, and hot in temperature. Everyone has the question with them?
Yes, sir.
Great. Briefly, I have to share the design cycle image as well, because I guess there are few people who could not get that image. So let me share that photo with you. All right. This is the design cycle. The first stage is briefing. When you enter the industry, this briefing will be given to you by the client or your boss or the company that you're working for. Once you have the brief with you, you move on to the second stage, which is research and brainstorming. Today's class is all about research and brainstorming. This is something that you do at a personal level. And the other image, which is the being creative image, is all about research and brainstorming. Once you've done your research and brainstorming, you start doodling and you refine your doodles into something known as thumbnails, which is the third stage of the design cycle. Once you have your thumbnails with you, you refine them further and convert them into your final idea, which is called production, the fourth stage in the design cycle. Once you're ready with your final designs, you present it or you communicate your ideas with your client once you're in the industry, in trends with me. So that is the fifth stage, which is called presentation. All right, great. Okay, so right now what we did was we discussed few names for a online platform where I can sell all my products that I design. People came up with names. I, as a client, wasn't very impressed because I thought those ideas are either inspired by already existing platforms or are not very creative. So I tell the designer I'm working with, in this case, all you students, that you have a week's time, come up with good names for an online platform. We'll do one more app, and this is similar to what we did in the demo class. So we had to
Sir,
come up, Hanji. Yes.
Sir, your voice is breaking again and again.
Okay. I'll again speak a little slowly. I think that is helping. All right. So right now I have given you 2 assignments. The first assignment is that you have to think of 5 objects which are geometrical in shape, red in color, and hot in temperature. The other assignment is that you have to think of a
Sir, hot as in?
hot in temperature, garam. Okay.
could be naturally hot, or I mean, there can be things like it can be a plate which is geometrical and red in color.
So it has to be natural. Usually, we never heat up a plate, right? So, for example, you say that I have a tea bag, and you put that in boiling water, and the tea bag becomes hot.
Yeah.
That is something which is natural process for that product, I will accept that. But heating up a plate, I will not accept. Okay? All right. Now, the next thing that we have to work on, and this is something we will be working together in the class, because I want you to understand how this brainstorming activity helps you to come up with better ideas. Now, in the last class, we had come up with brainstorming ideas for an interior design idea for a coffee shop, right? Some of you were there with me, and we'll do a similar activity today as well. What you have to do today is you have to think of a name and design the logo of a coffee shop. And so it can be, you can say that the coffee shop is your friends, and you can name the coffee shop after your friend's name. So for example, we have Vidisha with us. So it can be Vidisha's coffee shop or Vidisha's cafe. It can be anything. So it can be as simple as picking up the name and putting coffee shop or cafe in front of it, or you can come up with a completely different name. Now, before you start thinking on it, I would want to share another image with you, which is one of the most popular coffee shops around us these days, Starbucks. So can we just put in the text in the chat, the group chat, that if any one of you know the story behind Starbucks logo, just say a yes or no. All right, so mostly people are saying that they don't know the story behind the logo. A couple of people do know. All right. If I tell you that you, suppose you have to open a new coffee shop, and I come and tell you that I have designed a logo for you, and the logo is of a sea creature, and this logo will be really good for your coffee shop. So, okay, so Amartya says Greek mythology. Okay, not bad. I will be sharing with you the history behind the logo in a couple of minutes. So, all great logos have a connection which is not very in your face when it comes to design, because there is a lot of thought behind the designs that we look around us, the logos that we look around us. Okay, so I'll just share the photo with you. All right. So this is the brief history of the Starbucks logo. Starbucks as a company started back in 1971 in Seattle. And the current logo was redesigned in 2011. It's a mermaid, but it's a very specific mermaid. It's a mermaid that is a mythical character, which is called a siren. And this mermaid was primarily in the mythology considered to be someone who is the queen of seduction, right? So Starbucks as a company started in 1971, and they were selling coffee beans in Seattle, along with tea leaves and spices. In 1987, they thought that they should venture into handcrafted espresso beverages, coffee beverages. And that is when they slightly changed their logo, removed tea and spices from their logo, and focused primarily on Starbucks coffee. In 1992, their coffee became really popular, and that's when Starbucks became a publicly tradable company. So you have shares, and you can buy shares and all of that. That's a completely different topic. That's the year when they changed their logo once again. And the current logo in 2011 completely removed Starbucks coffee because now the logo, the mermaid, has been so popular as a logo that people look at the logo and they recognize it as a Starbucks coffee product. What we need to understand is something doesn't just happen in design. Everything that we design, every service, every product, every name, every logo has a lot of research behind it, right? So, what could have been the research behind the Starbucks logo? The people who were designing the logo thought that the company started um, in Seattle. So Seattle has a waterfront right there. And then they they researched, and they were looking for creatures or mythical creatures or something related to water that can attract the general public. So Siren, a mermaid, who was the queen of seduction, was picked as inspiration, and the inspiration then converted into something, a product or a company that has such amazing coffee that people are just attracted or seduced by the coffee aroma or their coffee beverage. That is the whole research and thought behind the Starbucks logo. Okay. One second, please. Okay, so some people are not able to see the screen that I've shared. I will also be sharing this image on the WhatsApp logo. Sorry, WhatsApp group. So you can read about the Starbucks logo there as well. Don't worry about that. Okay, so now what we will do is, that we will come up with a name and a logo for a coffee shop. And take your time. I'm giving you 5 minutes to do this. Don't finalize a name or a logo, and we'll go step by step. So first you have to come up with a name. Once we discuss the names and I feel that you have a decent name to work with, then we will design the logo for that. All right. What I want you to do is, meanwhile, when you're thinking of names or ideas for the name, I want you to write coffee in the center of your page and branch it out, right? Now, how that will help is that you will, whatever ideas come to your mind, just jot them down. And then we will filter out the good ones, the decent ones, and the bad ones from that pool of names that you have. So I want everyone to come up with at least 20 names for the coffee shop. Out of those 20 names, we will boil down to 5 names. And then we will finalize one name and work on the logo for that one name. All right? Great. So start working on the names, the ideas for the names, and you have 5 minutes to do that. Okay, so Amrita is asking, does the name, is it important that the name has a friend's name? It's not important. That was just an idea that if you feel that the name has to have, the coffee shop has to be named after my friend's name, that is also an option that you can think. But if you can come up with better names, that works as well. So out of the 20 ideas or 20 options for the names, maybe one or maybe two could be direct names of your friends, or maybe five could be direct names of your friends, or a mix and match of the name, or a breakup of the name. It can be anything. Whatever comes to your mind, just put it down. Don't restrict your mind for anything.
So how many do we write?
20.
So do we just write words we associate with coffee or the names?
Right now, we are thinking of names. After we do this activity and we move on to the logo ideas, that is when we think of words we associate with coffee.
All right. All right. Thank you.
2 more minutes. All right. So now I want everyone to filter out the two best names out of the list of 20 names that you have. And everyone has to write the two names that they feel is the best out of their 20 names on the Zoom group chat. Two names. Everyone has to write two names, please. All right. Great. I've got some really interesting names. किसी का भी friend का नाम अच्छा नहीं है? No one has given the coffee shop his or her friend's name. All right. So I will just quickly say all the names that we have. So the first one I got was Caffeine Blast, Glitter on the Bean, Bitterest Black Still the Best, BT, Coffee Stop, Mocha Mugs, Velvet Stories, The Mug Cafe, Coffee Roma, The Comfy Cafe, Bean It Up, Cafecino, Cafe Brew, The Beans Cafe, Cafecino Cafe, Coffee and Chill, Express O, Beanbag and Drug, Don't Doze, The Latte Shop, Enerfi, Brew a Cup, Brew Ghar, Cafe Contigo, Lava Java, The Mojo Cafe, Beans Wide Awake, Brown Fee, Split Bean, Wake Up Cafe, Latte Love, and the last one is And Cookies. All right. What do we discover after we have a good 30-40 names with us is that everyone is revolving around the first things that come to your mind when I say the word coffee. Mostly everyone has covered beans or the color or the fact that coffee is something that keeps you awake. There are a few names of places that already exist. I think there's a Mojo Cafe, or I have heard of something like that. And there's a cafe called the Beans Cafe, the Bean Leaf Cafe, in fact, I think. So, as I said previously, these are the words that we are working with, which are our first ideas, the first branch of ideas, or the surface level ideas. Coffee को सोच के दिमाग में क्या आता है? Okay, there it's brown. It has a lot of names, different variations of how to make it. The aroma, the color. It is served in a mug. Uh, Whenever I have coffee, I relax. Coffee keeps me awake. So I can literally jot down the number of ideas that we are revolving around. We have around 20 people with us, and all 20 people are working around five ideas that come to your mind when we think of the word coffee. That's completely fine. This is your first class, and I'm very happy with the names that you've come up with. In fact, there are a few that I really like. Um, so सबने दो दो नाम दिए. Now we will work with these two names and take our assignment forward. Okay. Now what I want you to do is, we have a name with us. In fact, we have two. Everyone has two names with them. Now we have to design a logo as well. Right now, we will design the logo with whatever layman language, layman idea we have, and not in-depth ideas of how logo designing is done. That is a completely separate class that we will be doing in the near future. Now, you have to create a rough idea or a concept of the logo associated with the name that you have finalized, the two names that you've finalized. Okay. Now, think of possible symbols or images that you can associate with, this time, the word coffee. Keep the names that you've thought of aside, and let's only focus on the word coffee. Now, I want everyone to write down five words that come to your mind when you think of the word coffee, and they cannot be beans or brown or aroma or maybe espresso or latte or cappuccino, a type of coffee basically, or it cannot be that coffee is an energizer or keeps me awake or chill. So these five words or ideas or design directions are prohibited. Now is the time when you will really have to think, because these are the words that you can associate coffee with instantly. So I want you to come up with 5 words that you can associate with coffee, but except the 5 words that I've told you. So think. And also, after you have 5 words with you, I want everyone to think of 3 colors uh, they can think or they want to use in the logo. And obviously, it cannot be brown. So someone is saying, asking if it could be a type of coffee bean. So you cannot use any bean, any type of coffee, the word aroma or smell, the fact that coffee helps you relax, or the fact that coffee is a energizer, or the fact that coffee keeps you awake, cup or mug or the vessel that you serve it in cannot be used. And these 5 words are for you. You don't have to share it on the Zoom group chat. Now, this assignment we are doing at a personal level. So we have the names with us. Keep them aside. We will be working with those names definitely. And now we are working on the concept of the logo for the coffee shop. You have to think of 3 colors that you want to put in the logo, and you have to think of 5 words that you can think or associate with coffee, except the 5 barred words or the taboo words. Okay, so I think everyone has 5 words that they can associate with coffee and 3 colors. Remember, the 5 words should not be beans or type of coffee or aroma or the usual things that come in mind. And the 3 colors can be anything other than browns. Any type of brown is not allowed. All right. So now what we will try to do is see, specifically in the creative class, I want everyone to come up with good ideas and improve on their creative thinking. If anyhow someone feels that I'm not able to put my ideas on paper because I can't draw well, I am absolutely fine with that. Slowly and steadily, everyone will improve on their drawing skills. There's another class for that. But because you can't draw well, you don't communicate or you don't express your idea is something that I don't appreciate. It's absolutely fine however you draw, but try to draw something. Now, I will quickly go back to the design cycle image. So right now, the brief given to you is that you have to design a logo for a coffee shop, and you also have to think of a name for the coffee shop. That was the first stage, the briefing part. We moved on to the research and brainstorming. In brainstorming, we came up with 20 different names, and out of those 20 names, we boiled down or filtered 2 best names that we could think of. And after doing some research, we eliminated few of the names that are already existing names or we feel are very common. Now we are shifting from the second stage to the thumbnail stage, which is that we doodle whatever words that we have in front of us. And I hope everyone has colors in any form. They could be color pencils or crayons or dry pastels or just color pens. I'm okay with any form of colors right now. I want everyone to come up with some doodle and then refine it. What you have to do is, like you can see in the stage 3 under thumbnails, there is a small square and your ideas are scribbled inside the square. So I want everyone to make small squares uh, of the size of your finger or the size of your index finger. So that's approximately 3 inches by 3 inches. And I want you to draw something. It could be a casual drawing or it could be a formal drawing, a proper drawing. You have to convert the words, the ideas that you came up with when you thought of the word coffee and the colors you could associate with it, and try to make something in that 3 inch by 3 inch ka square. So those are your thumbnails, right? I am also texting what you have to do right now in the Zoom group chat. So if someone was not able to understand or the voice was not clear, they can read what we have to do right now. Okay. So whatever we have to do right now, I have put that in the Zoom group chat as well. So if someone was not able to hear me or did not understand what we have to do, it's written there. We have moved from the second stage, which was research and brainstorming. We have moved to the third stage, which is thumbnails. And this is only for a small assignment that we are doing right now, wherein we have to come up with a logo design and a name for a coffee shop that belongs to a friend. We have 5 more minutes to work on our thumbnails. Last 2 minutes. All right, guys. So we'll stop at whatever we are doing right now. And if someone has not been able to complete the 4 to 5 ideas, thumbnails, then we can continue over the week. Obviously, you have to give me your finalized designs on WhatsApp before the next class. So we have a good 5 to 6 days with us. We have a week's time. Now, till thumbnails is where I guide you how to think better or how to evolve your idea better. When we move from thumbnails to production, this is where you have to improve your drawing skills, and the drawing classes will help you with that. And when you have to present your ideas or communicate your ideas with the client or with me or any faculty, uh, we can do that a little more creatively as well. So that's also something we will discuss, but that's at a later stage. Now, there are times when we keep thinking about one thing and we reach a point of stagnation, or we're not able to come up with more ideas. I hope some of you did experience that. If you have reached that point where you're not able to think more or come up with better ideas, that's a good thing. So to break that monotony, we will do a small 1 minute activity. I will time you guys. I'll give you 60 seconds. And since a couple of you have a problem that my voice is breaking or there's an interruption, so I will write the assignment or the 1 minute activity on the Zoom group chat as well, and say the assignment alongside. So don't worry about that. Nobody will miss it. Okay. You have to write down. So everyone should be ready with a piece of paper and pen. You have to write down things you can think of when I say the word. I will be giving you exactly 60 seconds for this activity. And if someone is not able to understand me over the audio, I am sending the same activity on the Zoom group chat as well. All right. So you have to think of things you can think of when I say the word box. Just write everything that comes to your mind. And the time's up. Stop, everyone, please. Okay, first realization that 60 seconds when you're doing a creative activity is way too less than we expect it to be. Okay, so I want everyone to put a scratch mark with the pencil or pen, whatever you're writing with. If you have a tiffin box or pencil box or stationery box or a toy box in your list, remember, these all are the surface level ideas that come to your mind, and every person can think of these ideas. What differentiates you is if you can come up with more number of unique ideas. So cardboard box, wooden box, all of these boxes that we see around us are common ideas. please scratch them out. This was just a fun activity to make your mind, make your brain run really fast and think differently. Now, whenever we talk about being creative, everyone has to be fast, and especially when it comes to the entrance exams. So this is something you have to work on over the next 5-6 months. You have to be fast, you have to be unique, and whatever comes to your mind, you have to jot it down. Because you can't say, oh, I had this in my mind, but I couldn't write it down or I couldn't draw it. All right. Did someone just say a yes if someone has got it? Has someone got black box, which is a security device that we have in airplanes, as one of the options on the list? Okay, so Amartya says she wrote isometric box. That is something which is very unique. I like that. Isometric is something which is a technical term used, and I think Amartya has engineering drawing or mechanical drawing in school. Okay, so she or he has graphic design. Chatterbox. Okay, he. Amartya is he. Sorry, my bad. Umanshi says chatterbox. I like that. Very unique. Well, you get the drift of what I'm trying to tell you. That whenever we are working on creative ideas, whenever we are trying to solve creative assignments, you have to be quick. You have to be unique. Um, and whatever ideas come to your mind, you have to put them down. Okay, so coffin, first aid box, vanity box, not bad. Good ideas, good thinking, good quick thinking, I should say. All right. So similarly, we'll do one more activity. It's one of the favorite activities that I do every year with students in every center. It's called the alphabet game. Again, you have to be quick, you have to be unique. Make sure um, uh, that you try to win this game. All right? Okay. So I'm telling you the instructions, and I will also write them down on the Zoom group chat. I will be asking you 26 questions. The first question has to be answered with a word starting with alphabet A. The second question has to be answered with a word starting with alphabet B. The third question has to be answered with the alphabet C, and so on. I will give you an example also. Don't worry about that. The questions will be very simple. They could be name of a product or an object or the name of a brand. So the questions will be something that everyone has heard of. What you have to try to be as unique as possible. We will mark everyone as well. So if your answer is correct, you give yourself 1 point. And if it's not unique, if it's a common idea, then you just cross it out, you get a 0 for that. All right. Now I'll just give you an example. Suppose my first question is name of a fruit. Now, since this is the first question, it has to be answered with A alphabet. So the answer could be apple. Now, apple is something that comes to your mind first. It is not a unique idea. It is a common fruit that comes to your mind. If someone, yeah, Perfect. So Amartya says apricot. So apricot is something which is unique. So if you write apricot, you get 1 point. But if you've written a fruit that is common like apple, you don't get anything. I hope everyone has got what this game is all about. So Shreya and Prachi together and Dashleen, so three of you sent me a message saying avocado. So since three of you have already said avocado, it's a common idea and you don't get the point. All right, great. This was just an example, don't worry. I want everyone to be ready with a piece of paper and pen or pencil, whatever is handy. No one has to write the answers on the Zoom group chat. I will be writing down the questions there. You have to write down the answers on the piece of paper. Now, there is something which is tricky in this game. I will be loud and clear. I will be writing down the questions on the group chat as well. And I will be giving you 5 seconds to write down the answer. After 5 seconds, I will put in the second question. If you were not able to write down the answer, that is not my problem. That's your loss. So you have to be quick, you have to be unique, and nobody should interrupt by speaking in between, because if someone does that, everyone else gets disturbed and the flow of the game will be broken. All right? So I'll give you a minute. If anyone has any doubt regarding this game, please ask me. Otherwise, we'll start with this game. All right. So I've shared what the game is on the Zoom group chat as well. So I'm hoping everyone is clear.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first question is name of a washing powder brand. Second question is brand of whiskey. Third question is brand of toothpaste. Next question is brand of soap. Next question is brand of cream, something that we apply on our skin. Next question is brand of baby food. Next question is a brand of fridge, refrigerator. Next is name of a sweet dish. Next is name of a car. Next is a brand of tires. Next is name of an outdoor sport. Next is brand of lipstick. Next is brand of sauce. Next is brand of chocolate. Next is a brand that makes TV, television. Next is a name of a soft drink. Next is a punctuation mark. Next is brand of sunglasses. Next is a brand that makes men's suiting, suits for men. Next is a type of wood. Next is a brand that makes Neil. Neil is something जिससे हम कपड़े धोते हैं. Next is a brand that makes hair oil. Next is name of a magazine. Next is name of a festival. Next is a brand that makes glassware, glass जिससे हम पानी पीते हैं. And the last is name of an animal. All right, so time's up. Everyone can stop. Now we'll discuss the answers. We'll see how uniquely and how quickly we could think of answers for these questions. And we give 1 point if we've got a right answer. We get nothing if it's a common answer or if it's a wrong answer. All right, great. Before starting with the answers, there's a reason that the second question was brand of whiskey, because you need to understand something. Once you become a designer, you need to have knowledge of everything. You need to know names, brands of every product and service. Because as I said in the beginning, that I can't think of any field or industry or company in the world whether they are a product-based company or they're a service-based company or they're a graphic company, that doesn't matter. But every industry, company, field requires design. So to be a good designer, you should have knowledge of everything around you. All right? Okay. So on that note, we'll start with the answers. The first question was name of a washing powder. So name of a washing powder. So someone says Aroma. I personally haven't heard of Aroma as a washing powder. Let me just quickly check. All right. So the common answer is Ariel. If you have written Ariel, please cancel out that answer because it's the common one. If you have written anything other than Ariel, you can give yourself one point. So someone has written Aroma. I just Googled it. It is a washing powder brand that is available on Amazon. So you get the point. Someone has written Absorbs. Again, something I have never heard of. But if that exists, you'll have to be honest with yourself. Give yourself 1 point if Absorbs is a name of a washing powder. Okay, second was brand of whiskey. Now, a lot of people get confused with this question. Bourbon is a type of whiskey. It's not a brand of whiskey. Black Label is right. Ballantine is right. Someone has written, so there's another answer for Black Label. So Black Label gets cancelled out because that's the common answer. Black Dog gets cancelled out because that's the common answer. If you've written Bacardi, that's not whiskey. You can cancel that out. Bourbon, again, is a type of whiskey. You can cancel that out. Till now, Ballantine is the only answer that gets the mark. So you get 1 point for Ballantine, and that's the Schleen. We move on to the next question. A brand that makes or a name of a toothpaste. So the common answer, I think, will be Colgate. So if you've written Colgate, oh, the common answer is Close Up. So whoever has written Close Up, please cancel that out. And whoever has written Colgate, I think only one person has written Colgate till now. The Schleen has written Colgate. So the Schleen gets... Trisha has also written Colgate. Okay, there are a lot of people who've written Colgate as well. So Colgate and Close Up, both of them don't get any points. Amartya says Crest. So if that actually is a toothpaste, yes, it is. So Amartya gets the point, everyone else gets nothing. Okay, so Tushita says, we thought Colgate would be the common, so went for Close Up. Yeah, I think everyone thought that Colgate will be the common answer and everyone shifted to Close Up. That does happen, never mind. The next question was with the alphabet D. You had to come up with a brand, a name of a soap. I think the common answer would be Dettol. Oh, the common answer is Dove. There are two people with Dove, so definitely Dove is not getting the point. Devonshire, Shreya says. Devonshire is definitely the unique answer. So Shreya, Devonshire, you get 1 point. So Harshita says Devonshire is a herbal soap. That's okay. The question was you had to name a soap. I am not biased for herbal or non-herbal soaps. So whoever has not written Dettol or Dove, you can take 1 point. The people who have written Dettol or Dove, you don't get any points. Derma, yes, is a soap and is a unique answer. So you get, Radhika, you get 1 point. Next question is, you had to answer it with E. The question was name of a cream. Cream, something that you apply on your skin. Imami, very nice. Epi, serum, imami. Okay, so there are two people with imami. So whoever has written imami, you get nothing. That's the common answer. The unique answer till now is Eva and epi, serum. So you get so there's another one with Eva. So Eva also cancels out. So Radhika is the only one with the unique answer till now. Next question was, and this one is a little tricky, a brand that makes baby food, and the answer had to start with F. Usually the baby food brand that we hear of is Cerelac, but the unique answer is Farix. I'll just write down the answer. So Umanshi had got Farix. Beautiful. Irene as well. All right. So if you've written Farix, you get the point. If you've written anything else, or if you couldn't answer it, so you get nothing. Next is a brand that makes refrigerator. The answer is, sorry, Godrej. I think Godrej is the only answer. So unless you have another brand in mind that makes refrigerator and the brand's name starts with G, please share that. Otherwise, everyone who has written Godrej, you get 1 point. Next question was name of a sweet dish. The common answer, I think, will be halwa. Hot chocolate fudge, not bad. Honey pancakes, ooh, fancy. So the three answers that I've got till now, all of them are unique. So Radhika says, okay, Prachi and Tushita have hot chocolate. So one says hot chocolate fudge, the other one says hot chocolate. Hot chocolate, the drink, is not a sweet dish. So I'll consider hot chocolate as hot chocolate fudge. So hot chocolate fudge is the common answer. Hazelnut chocolate, not bad. Prisha, you get the mark as well, the point. Radhika gets the point. Okay, so we have a repetition of halwa. Hershey's is a brand of chocolate. It's not name of a sweet dish. So Amartya, sorry, that's the wrong answer. We'll move to the next question. The next question was name of a car. You had to answer that with I. There are many answers. Okay, again, Amartya, Isuzu is a brand. So that's not the right answer. You had to specify the name of a brand. You have Ignis, i10, i20. So i10 and Ignis are common answers. You cancel them out. Indica is different. Grand i10, someone is trying, Kashish is trying to be a little smart here with i10 ka different version. But Grand i10 is not I. Grand i10 is G, say. i20 Sports, okay. iRoad, Atharv, I've never heard of iRoad car. So I don't know about that. Okay, next question was name of a brand that makes tires. So Atharv says iRoad is an electric car. If that exists, beautiful, very nice, you get the point. Next is JK Tire. That's the only brand that makes tires, and the name of the brand starts with the alphabet J. So whoever has written JK Tires gets the point. Next question is name of an outdoor sport. Kickball, very nice. Kho-kho, brilliant. Kho-kho is the common answer, so Kho-kho ko points nahi mil rahe. Kite flying, very good. Kayaking, very nice, but someone else has also said kayaking, so kayaking is a common answer. You don't get the point. Kabaddi is, okay, kite flying is also a common answer now. So we have Kabaddi as a unique answer and kickball as the unique answer. Next is brand of a brand that makes lipstick. Answer had to be with L. Someone says L'Oreal, Lakme is a common answer. L'Oreal gets the point. L'Oreal, L'Oreal Paris, it's the same thing. Lotus is a unique answer. So Kriti Sisodia is getting the point till now. Lakme and L'Oreal have been repeated, so they don't get the point. Anyone else? There's a brand called Lancome as well. It's a French brand, luxury cosmetic brand. Okay, the next question was a brand that makes sauce. And one of the answers is Maggie. Yes, Maggie sauce. Someone else with another name other than Maggie? There's a brand called Mother's Recipe or Mother's Choice. They also make sauce. If someone has that, then you get the point. Otherwise, everyone with Maggie, Mother's Recipe. Okay. So Omanchi has Mother's Recipe. She gets the point. Everyone with Maggie, you get nothing. Sorry. Your answer had to be unique. Next is a brand that makes chocolate. So Nestle is a brand that makes chocolate. If someone has written Nutella, Nutella is not a brand, it's a product. So Prachi, Nutella is a product. The funny thing is it's made by Ferrero. It's the same brand that makes Ferrero Rocher. Okay, next question is a brand that makes television. This was a tricky one. The answer had to be OnePlus started manufacturing TV. Very nice, Harshita. That's the right answer. Usually the unique answer for this question is Onida. It's a very old brand, not very commonly available now. But if someone else has Onida, okay. Irene has Onida. O General. I have not seen a television by O General, so I'm not sure. But if you know that O General makes televisions, then definitely you can give yourself a point. Otherwise, Onida and OnePlus are the unique answers. Next question was a name of a soft drink. So common answer is Pepsi. Peach drink. You could even come up with pulpy orange or paper boat. Perrier is definitely a brand that makes soft drinks. It's available in India as well. Okay, Harshita got paper boat, very nice. Pina coladas, not bad. They, yes, they can be soft drinks as well. Okay, next question was a punctuation mark with the alphabet Q. Peach iced tea, very nice. Amartya? In fact, peach iced tea is my favorite drink. So the next question is a punctuation mark with the alphabet Q. The common answer is question mark. The unique answer is quotation or quotes. So if someone has got quotation or quotes, you can take the point. Question mark is the common answer. Next question was a brand that makes sunglasses. The alphabet was R. The common answer would be Ray-Ban. Everyone has Ray-Ban. All right. The unique answer could be Reebok. Next question was men's suiting. The alphabet was S. The only answer that I know of is Siarams. If someone has written anything other than Siaram, please let us know. Salvatore Ferragamo is also a brand that makes men's suitings. It's an Italian, I think it's an Italian brand. I might be wrong. So if someone has Salvatore, that's also, that will become the unique answer. But if not, Siaram is the right answer, you get the point. Next question is a type of wood. The answer is teak wood. Sabyasachi menswear, no, let's not take that as an answer. Sorry. Okay. So teak, timber is another. Timber is a synonym for wood. It's not a type of wood. The answer is teak. Turmeric is a spice, is not a wood. So if you've written teak, that's the right answer. Give yourself a point. Next question was नील, जिससे कपड़े धोते हैं. The alphabet was U. Answer is Ujala. Brilliant. I love the jingle. If you have Ujala, you get the point. Next question is a brand that makes hair oil. There are many answers. Vatika is one of the common answers. Vanaspati. Vanaspati is a cooking oil or a hair oil? I'm confused. Okay. So if that's a hair oil, yeah, Vanaspati is ghee. Vico makes hair oil. I am not sure. Vico usually makes toothpaste and creams. But if you know that Vico makes hair oil, definitely take that. Vishakha. Okay, Vishakha, I know. V-Care hair oil, definitely. Vimal hair oil, yes. Vasmol is also an oil. Vasmol ne kiya kamal, the jingle. So if you have that, take the point. Next question was name of a magazine. The alphabet was W. So I'll just say a few names. Women's Era is a name of a magazine. Weekly is also a name of a Women's Daily. I know Women's Era. I don't know Women's Daily. So if you have Women's Era, that's definitely the right answer. Weekly, yes. Weekly is another magazine. Anything other than Weekly or Women's Era? Weekend. I've never heard of Weekend as a magazine, but if that exists, that's a unique answer. Shreya, you should definitely take the point. Okay, next question was name of a festival. The alphabet was X. The only answer is Xmas. So whoever has written Xmas, you get the point. Next question was a brand that makes glassware, glass जिससे हम पानी पीते हैं. The alphabet was Y. It's a very tricky question, but so Irene says Yera. Yera is a brand that, in my experience, every household in India has at least one glass of. It's a thick glass ka glass. Yera, that's the right answer. The last question is name of an animal. Yujing. All right, Radhika says Yujing. Wow. The last question is animal, name of an animal, and it has to be with Z. Tushita says something I've never heard of. Ooh. So Tushita says Zocor. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm pronouncing it right. It's a rodent. I have never heard of it. I just Googled it. It is it. Kriti says Zebu. Is Zebu a male ox, I think? All right. So zebra is the common answer, and you have a lot of other unique answers as well. So Zebu is there. Amartya says Zorse. Yes, Zorse also is. I think Zorse is a mix between zebra and horse. Not bad. Zonky, Zorilla. Guys, what's wrong with you? So सबके mix बनाते जा रहे हो. Anyway, so I hope you had fun in this game. The idea was that you have to be quick, you have to be unique, and you have to be attentive. We end this class here. The assignments for brainstorming will be shared with you on the WhatsApp group. Thank you so much for being with me. This was the first creative class. Hope to see everyone in the next creative class as well. And if there was any problem, anything that you did not understand, please share with us. Your feedback will be highly appreciated, and that helps us as well to improve the Zoom online classes. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful Sunday evening and the rest of the week.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.